I'm going to go over some basics. Ayurveda is a 6,000-year-old ancient Indian wisdom. It's an old consciousness-based system of healing. So we are self-healing, self-regulating mechanisms when we know ourselves well enough to know what we need. And Ayurveda, as mentioned here, is preventative, practical, and personalized. So it's very much to you in particular. It's knowing yourself really well and then knowing what works best for you, what balances you. And when you implement these Ayurveda practices into your life, you don't just live healthy in the sense of what a lot of people think health is being void of illness. If we have no illness, then I'm healthy. And that's not always necessarily the case. We can be not with illness yet, but in the process of producing illness by taking in toxic residue, bad experiences, not digesting experiences, not digesting food, not eating food that our body is meant to process. In particular, your body, in particular, your body, in particular, my body, because we have different body types and we process different foods and different experiences. How we care for ourselves emotionally, mentally, spiritually, physically is Ayurveda practices is preventing you from getting illnesses and diseases. Those questions in relation to the last 2 to 4 weeks of your life. But the Prakruti quiz, you answer in relation to like when you were young and what your natural essential nature is. All right. And then there's emotional freedom, inner pharmacy, Ayurvedic daily routines. And then there's 2 more classes that come after those also if we wanted to keep going deeper. But right now, having just taken your Prakruti and Vikruti quiz, knowing an idea of what you're made up of and how to implement some balance into your life would be nice. We're almost there. I was totally going to touch on that because the important thing is knowing when your Agni is strong. And like from 12 to 2, it's blazing hot. It's at its best. After 2, it starts slowing down. 2, it's downhill. Everything after 2 o'clock should be your biggest meal of the day. Done. Yeah, your dinner should be small. By the time 8 o'clock rolls around, your digestive fire is like sleeping. 3 to 5 p.m. After I've had my big meal, and it helps me digest everything I've had so far today, and it fires up my Agni for a little bit longer into the day, into the evening. We're running out of time. We can pick this back up and continue on. We actually made a lot of headway. Like normally intro to Ayurveda takes up 1 whole class, and then I start this portion at the 2nd class. So I'm glad we got this far, but it goes further into eating the rainbow, eating mindfully. Try not to be eating while you're stressed or busy or in a rush. Sit quietly, chew your meal entirely, swallow, and be mindful of what you're ingesting. This is actually very powerful with creating ojas and avoiding ama.